Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Another episode, another video here of Banish the Doubt. I am George McNamara. Imagine waking up with a voice inside of you that is so powerful that it forces you to rise. A voice that speaks truth to the power that's within you, that everything that you ever wanted in your life is already within you because it is. A voice that says, stop playing this game small. Stop trying to control others. Stop trying to control anything and just focus on that power that's within you. That whatever it is that you want, you desire to have is already here. The voice that says, yes, I am that already right now. And that I am focused and I'm determined and that I am that. And I'm determined to live this life right here and right now as if I am living the life of my dreams right now because you are. See, it's paradoxical to say you're living you're living the life of your dreams in every single moment. Right now, you are absolutely living the life of your dreams because everything that you've thought about up to this point has manifested in your world. Every feeling, every thought, every belief, every assumption, every perception, every definition of who you think you are has been manifested for you in this life, that your reality. So when we say you're living the life of your dreams, you are. Is it the dream you want to live? That's the question. Because we say life of dreams, we think, right? Oh, I'm living on I've got homes on the ocean and I've got homes in the mountains and I'm living a life where I've got multiple cars. I've got more cars than most people have, shoes. I'm living in a sprawling estate. I've got maids taking care of me. I got people just watching, looking after my every need. The life of my dreams. If you were to think about that and act as if that is your life and your thoughts and your beliefs and your definitions of who you are, your assumptions and perceptions was that is who I am, that will manifest for you. If you for a second right now think, yeah, but, you're absolutely right. Your life is a yeah, but. Because we've been taught, we've been conditioned, we've been programmed to believe that you have to go out and you have to hustle and you have to grind and you have to this and whatever to get that type of a life. That only the people that, I don't know, are connected, that know certain people, that maybe were born into money. See, you notice that the thinking, the conditioned thinking, that's all conditioned, programmed thinking. But if you were to rise, or if you were to wake up with a voice that says, I am that, the pearl of great price the Bible talks about, that Neville Goddard talks about, is understanding and getting beyond the voice in your head, the ego, the false self that wants to pull you from that. The word familiar, the root word of familiar is of the household, of the family. The ego wants to stay with what's familiar. It doesn't want to go to the unknown. It doesn't want to go to the dark place, which is right here and right now. This right now is the unknown. Predicting the future and going over and trying to control events that have taken place. That's the ego. Who you truly are is right here and right now. For for 24 hours, not the next 24 hours, but for 24 hours, This is the challenge. Understand and notice when those thoughts come up, when your mind starts to drift, when you're out for a walk, when you're talking to certain people and the conversation steers and turns towards gossip, it turns towards other people and what happened and what this person said and that person said. For 24 hours, become aware of how this old self, this egoic self, wants to follow that thread and detach from it for 24 hours. Now, here is the asterisk. If you find yourself engaged in that you forgot to pull yourself out, that 24 hours starts again right then and there. Because what we want to do is we want to train ourselves to unchain, to release that voice inside of your head. Release the voice that's in deep inside, that I, that who you are, that I, the I am, that's saying, no, this is the life that you've been destined to live. Free me from the shackles of the false self. And join with that and attach to that. Understand how many times you may have to do it. In the beginning, you may have to do it multiple times in an hour, especially at work. If you're around coworkers where the conversation is the same regurgitated, recycled crap every single day. Notice it. And then notice yourself and say, is this conversation keeping me where I don't want to be? Or is it keeping me connected to where I want to go, where I want to be, who I truly am? So that's it. For 24 hours, notice the thoughts, notice the conversations, notice the inner voice in your head. What is it saying? And if it's not aligned with who you are, you might even want to write it out. You may want to write out your perfect life in detail. What does the car look like that you drive? What does the house look like that you're living in? What does a neighborhood look like that you're living in? What do the people look like? What do you do? What do you do while you're living? What does your day look like? You may want to record yourself, but something that takes your focus and narrows it to the moment and be in the moment. Do this. Dedicate time, devote your time to this, because this is what the most successful people in the world, the people who live the life, their mind is laser focused on that and only that. They are living the I am that. This is why they live that way. 97% of your day is the false self, is the conditioned, programmed self. 5% to 3 to 5% of who you truly are is that waking, desiring, is that in the present moment. We want to work on reducing the amount of that 96 to 97% of the condition. We want to change that to where the conditioned thinking is, I am already that. 24 hours. If you do this, once you do this, your life will never ever be the same, and you will draw that lifestyle to you. It is law. It has to happen. This is the life of your dreams. You are living the life of your dreams. My question for you is, do you want to continue living it? Have a great day.